Understanding narcissism goes beyond just self-love. It's a complex and multifaceted personality disorder that affects not only the individual but also those around them. It's a personality disorder where people have an inflated sense of importance. They often believe they are superior to others and expect special treatment. They crave admiration and lack empathy for others. This need for constant validation can lead to manipulative and hurtful behaviors. Think of it like a constant need to be the center of attention, even at the expense of those closest to them. They may go to great lengths to maintain their self-image, often disregarding the feelings and needs of others. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. This means that while some people may exhibit mild narcissistic traits, others may have a full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. On one end, there's healthy self-confidence. This is where individuals have a balanced sense of self-worth and can maintain healthy relationships. On the other end, we find narcissistic personality disorder, a serious condition that can severely impact one's life and relationships. Those with this disorder often struggle with maintaining long-term relationships and may face various personal and professional challenges. Most people fall somewhere in between. They may have some narcissistic traits but can still function well in their daily lives and maintain meaningful connections. This essay focuses on relationships with individuals who exhibit high levels of narcissistic traits, whether or not they have been formally diagnosed. These relationships can be particularly challenging and emotionally draining. These traits can be incredibly damaging in intimate relationships. Partners may feel neglected, manipulated, and emotionally abused, leading to a cycle of pain and confusion. Understanding narcissism is the first step toward protecting yourself from its harmful effects. By recognizing the signs and behaviors, you can take proactive steps to safeguard your emotional well-being. It's about recognizing the patterns and behaviors that characterize this disorder. Awareness and education are key in navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals and ensuring your own mental health remains intact. Narcissists share common traits. They often appear charming and confident at first. However, over time, their true nature emerges. They have an exaggerated sense of self-importance. They expect special treatment and constant praise. They exploit others to achieve their goals. They lack empathy and have difficulty recognizing the feelings of others. Narcissists are also masters of manipulation. They use tactics like gaslighting to make their partners doubt their sanity. They may play the victim to gain sympathy. Recognizing these traits is crucial for navigating the complexities of a relationship with a narcissist. Relationships with narcissists are often one-sided. The narcissist's needs always come first. Partners often feel unheard, unappreciated, and emotionally drained. Narcissists thrive on control. They may try to isolate their partners from friends and family. They dictate decisions, big and small. This control creates an imbalance of power within the relationship. Living with a narcissist can feel like walking on eggshells. Their moods can change quickly, leaving their partners feeling anxious and uncertain. The constant need for validation and admiration can be exhausting for those around them. One of the most insidious tactics narcissists use is gaslighting. This psychological manipulation can be subtle or overt, but its impact is always profound. This involves manipulating someone into doubting their own sanity. Victims often find themselves questioning their memories, perceptions, and even their reality. Narcissists might deny obvious truths, twist facts, or project their own insecurities onto their partners. They create a confusing and disorienting environment where the victim feels constantly off balance. For example, a narcissist might deny saying something hurtful, even if their partner remembers it clearly. They might insist that the partner is misremembering or overreacting. They might accuse their partner of being too sensitive or imagining things. This constant invalidation can make the victim feel isolated and misunderstood. Over time, gaslighting can erode a person's self-esteem and make them question their own perceptions. The victim may start to believe that they are indeed the problem. Recognizing gaslighting is crucial for breaking free from its grip. Awareness is the first step towards reclaiming one's sense of reality and self-worth. It's important to remember that you are not to blame for the narcissist's behavior. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can provide the validation and strength needed to overcome the effects of gaslighting. Walking on eggshells. Living with a narcissist's mood swings. The emotional volatility of a narcissist can be incredibly draining. Their unpredictable nature can leave you feeling constantly on edge, never knowing what to expect next. Their moods can shift rapidly, often triggered by seemingly insignificant events. A simple comment or a minor inconvenience can set off a cascade of emotions. One minute they're showering you with praise, making you feel on top of the world, and the next they're cold and dismissive, leaving you questioning what you did wrong. This unpredictability keeps partners in a constant state of anxiety. The fear of the next outburst or mood swing can be paralyzing. They never know what might set off their narcissistic partner. It could be something as trivial as a misplaced item or an offhand remark. This fear of triggering an outburst leads to a pattern of people-pleasing and tiptoeing around the narcissist's fragile ego. Partners often find themselves constantly adjusting their behavior to avoid conflict. Living with this constant emotional rollercoaster takes a toll on the partner's well-being. The stress and anxiety can lead to physical and mental exhaustion. It's essential to remember that you are not responsible for the narcissist's moods. Taking care of your own mental health and setting boundaries is crucial for your well-being. The cost of love. The long-term effects of being in a relationship with a narcissist can be devastating. Partners often experience a decline in self-esteem. They may doubt their own worth and feel constantly inadequate. The constant criticism and manipulation can lead to anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. Victims of narcissistic abuse often struggle to trust themselves and others after the relationship ends. Healing from narcissistic abuse takes time and effort. It's important to remember that you are not alone and that help is available. Breaking free, finding your voice and setting boundaries. Breaking free from a narcissistic relationship is a process. It starts with recognizing the abuse and acknowledging that you deserve better. This requires courage and self-compassion. Setting boundaries is crucial. This means learning to say no to unreasonable demands and refusing to engage in arguments that go nowhere. It's about reclaiming your voice and asserting your needs. Remember that narcissists are skilled manipulators. They may try to guilt you into staying or promise to change. It's important to stay strong and prioritize your own well-being. Seeking support from a therapist experienced in narcissistic abuse is essential for healing. A therapist can provide a safe space to process your experience, validate your feelings, and develop coping mechanisms. Therapy can also help you rebuild self-esteem and learn to trust yourself again. It's about understanding the dynamics of the relationship and breaking free from the cycle of abuse. Remember that healing is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. Moving on after a relationship with a narcissist involves rediscovering yourself and rebuilding your life. It's about focusing on your passions, nurturing healthy relationships, and prioritizing your own happiness. It's essential to practice self-compassion and forgiveness. Remember that you are worthy of love and respect. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who value you for who you are. Moving on is a testament to your strength and resilience. Embrace the future with optimism and believe in your ability to create a fulfilling life. A hopeful future. You are not alone. Navigating the aftermath of a relationship with a narcissist can feel isolating, but remember, you are not alone. Many others have walked this path and emerged stronger on the other side. By understanding narcissism, recognizing the signs, and prioritizing your well-being, you can break free from its grip and create a brighter future. Remember that healing takes time, and it's okay to ask for help along the way. Believe in your strength and know that you deserve a love that nurtures and respects you. Your happiness is worth fighting for.